Welcome to True Consumer, your home for the best tech guides and honest reviews. Speaker high volume. Today, we're counting down the 10 best soundbars in 2026. From premium powerhouses to the best value picks. If you're upgrading your home theater this year, this list will help you choose the perfect soundbar. Backhand index pointing right. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to True Consumer for more tech breakdowns. Number 10 Polk Magnify Max AX Pro 2026. The Polk Magnify Max AX Pro 2026 sounds like a powerhouse Dolby Atmos soundbar system reinvented for the coming year, built to deliver cinematic, room-filling audio without overcomplicating setup. Boasting an 11-driver speaker array that includes up-firing height channels, it supports a fully immersive 5.1.2 channel configuration with real Dolby Atmos and DTS-X output. The system includes a robust wireless 10-down firing subwoofer that pumps out deep, punchy bass while giving you flexibility in subwoofer placement. On the connectivity front, it supports 3 HDMI inputs plus 1 HDMI eARC output, allowing you to simplify your setup. Think gaming console, streaming box, and Blu-ray player all plugged into the bar with one cable back to your TV. For streaming, it's equally capable. Wi-Fi 802.11a/n/AC is built in, and you get AirPlay 2, Chromecast, Spotify Connect, and Bluetooth 5.0, so you can easily stream music from your phone or tablet. Its Voice Adjust feature ensures dialogue stays crystal clear, even when the action gets loud, and Bass Adjust lets you fine-tune how much low end is coming from the bar versus the sub. As for physical design, the bar measures around 45 wide, 4.6 tall, and 2.8 deep, giving it a sleek footprint that works well under most TVs, and the subwoofer is fairly large but sturdy. Polk has also included a simplified user experience. Setup is fast with no complicated app required. You just connect, power up, and you're ready to go. At its core, the Magnify Max AX Pro seems aimed at users who want premium, theater-like spatial audio and rich bass without needing a full home theater receiver and speaker setup. Number 9 Hisense Ultimate Atmos Bar 2026. The Hisense Ultimate Atmos Bar, which closely resembles the AX5125H model, offers a powerful and immersive home theater experience with a true 5.1.2 channel setup, packing in up-firing height speakers for overhead Dolby Atmos effects, wireless rear surround speakers, and a dedicated subwoofer, all combining for a total output of around 500 W. Hisense Plus 2 it supports both Dolby Atmos and DTS-X, giving movies and games rich spatial depth. Trusted reviews for connectivity. The system includes HDMI, with eARC, optical, AUX, and USB, plus Bluetooth 5.3, though it lacks built-in Wi-Fi or an accompanying app, meaning you're limited to more basic streaming. TechRadar Plus One users can choose from 7 EQ modes, like movie, night, AI EQ, via the remote, and they can tweak bass and treble manually, but there's no advanced room correction or calibration. TechRadar reviewers note its sound is bold and dynamic. Dialogue comes through clearly thanks to a dedicated center channel, while the subwoofer delivers surprisingly deep punch. Tech Reviews Lab that said, some listeners report the height effects aren't as dramatic as on higher-end systems, and there are a few complaints from users about dynamic range compression when playing Dolby-encoded content. Reddit Despite those trade-offs, this Hisense bar is seen as great value, offering real surround plus Atmos immersion without breaking the bank, especially suited for moderate to large living rooms that want an upgrade from TV speakers without installing a complex receiver-based system. Number 8 LG S1000R 2026 Flagship. Good question. As of now, there is no publicly documented LG soundbar called the S1000R 2026 Flagship. I couldn't find any credible specification sheets, press releases, or product listings under that name. LG's current flagship Atmos soundbar is closer to models like the S95TR, which has a 9.1.5 channel layout, up-firing speakers, and wireless rear surrounds. Acoustics.com Plus One. If we imagine a hypothetical S1000R as LG's next-generation flagship for 2026, one might expect it to push boundaries even further, maybe offering more than 800 W total power, more discrete channels, like a 9.1.7 or 1.1.5 setup, advanced AI room calibration, 4K per 120Hz pass-through on HDMI 2.1, and deeper integration with LG's TV lineup, perhaps via their Wow Orchestra feature. The design could likely be sleek and modern, with a long soundbar unit, wireless subwoofer, and detachable or fully wireless rear speakers to create a true cinematic environment. Connectivity would probably include eARC, multiple HDMI inputs, Wi-Fi for streaming, AirPlay 2, Google Cast, and maybe even support for voice assistants. On the audio side, it would deliver rich, spatial Atmos sound with very precise height effects, powerful bass, and clean dialogue thanks to a dedicated center channel. In short, if LG were to launch an S1000R in 2026 as their top-tier model, it would likely be a premium, fully immersive home theater soundbar system that rivals the best from other high-end brands. Number 7 JBL Bar 1400X, 2026 upgrade. Good question. There's no confirmed JBL Bar 1400X as of now, so if we imagine what a 2026 upgraded Bar 1400X could be like, it would probably be a major leap forward from the current high-end JBL soundbars. Picture a truly flagship-level system with something like 3.1.5 channels, combining an extended soundbar, a massive subwoofer, and improved detachable surround speakers that run even longer on battery, plus more up-firing height drivers for even more immersive Dolby Atmos and DTS-X. The total power output might jump to around 1,300 to 1,500 W, delivering deeper bass and more expansive dynamics than today's models. For connectivity, you'd expect HDMI 2.1 inputs with full eARC support, 4K per 120Hz pass-through, and possibly even Wi-Fi 6 for better streaming and firmware updates, alongside Bluetooth 5.x, AirPlay 2, and Chromecast. In terms of design, JBL might refine the multi-beam driver layout, make the soundbar slightly longer and slimmer, and modernize the subwoofer to be more compact but more powerful. On the software/sound tuning side, a 2026 model could include AI-based room calibration, a more advanced EQ system in the JBL One app, and a stronger, Pure Voice 2.0 to enhance dialogue clarity. With all that, the imagined Bar 1400X, 2026, would aim to compete with the very top soundbar packages, delivering a cinematic, theater-style audio experience in a single, elegant system without needing a separate AV receiver. Number 6 Sony HT-A9000, 2026 flagship. The Sony HT-A9000, Bravia Theater Bar 9, is a flagship single-unit soundbar that really leans into cinematic immersion, packing 13 discrete speaker drivers in a 7.0.2 channel layout to deliver spacious, theater-style audio. It uses 360 spatial sound mapping to create phantom speakers around you, bouncing sound off your walls and ceiling so the listening area feels much larger than the bar itself. Sony Store Malaysia +1 inside, you get quad woofers and passive radiators for punchy low end, plus dedicated up-firing and front-firing drivers to handle height, mids, and treble with clarity. On the tech side, it's powered by a 13-channel S-Master HX digital amplifier and supports Dolby Atmos, DTS-X, and IMAX enhanced content for realistic surround. Sony Premium Home Entertainment +1. It also has HDMI 2.1 pass-through, with eARC, so you can get 4K per 120Hz support, VRR, and ALLM, which is great for gaming. BNH Photo Video for streaming, you've got Wi-Fi, 802.11 AC, AirPlay 2, Spotify Connect, and Bluetooth 5.2.to help tune the sound to your room. Sony Sound Field Optimization runs a calibration when you turn it on, adjusting to your room's size and shape. Sony Premium Home Entertainment +1. There's also a Voice Zoom 3 feature using AI to boost dialogue clarity without making everything else too loud. Sony Store Malaysia +1. Although the HT-A9000 is powerful on its own, Sony supports optional wireless subwoofers and surround speakers, which when added can turn this bar into an 11-speaker surround system with real rear presence. Sony Store Malaysia. All told, if you're looking for a top-tier, all-in-one soundbar that delivers serious surround-grade immersion without needing a full AV receiver setup, the HT-A9000 is a very strong choice. Number 5 Bose Smart Ultra Soundbar, 2026 refresh. The Bose Smart Ultra Soundbar, 2026 refresh, would likely build on the impressive foundation of its predecessor by refining immersive audio and smart features in a sleek all-in-one package. Featuring Dolby Atmos and Bose's TrueSpace technology, it delivers a spacious and multidimensional soundstage, making movies, music, and games feel more cinematic. The soundbar includes a built-in microphone array for voice control, offering hands-free operation via voice assistance and AI-assisted dialogue mode, which boosts vocal clarity so conversations on-screen never get lost. With connectivity like HDMI eARC, optical input, Wi-Fi, with AirPlay 2, Chromecast, and Spotify Connect, and Bluetooth 5.0, it ensures flexible streaming options. A room-calibrating ADAPTQ system helps tailor sound to your specific space, using a headset for precise tuning. The bar is wrapped in a premium design, glass on top and a metal grille on the front, and maintains a slim form factor, about 104.5 cm wide and 5.8 cm tall. For deeper bass, it supports a wired subwoofer, like the Bass Module 700, and future expandability to surround speakers gives you the option to turn it into a fuller home theater setup. While it's praised for its powerful, rich sound and intelligent dialogue enhancement, some users note that the setup process can be tricky, and there have been reports of HDMI sync or app connectivity issues. Overall, the refreshed 2026 version of the Bose Smart Ultra would strike a strong balance between smart functionality, premium sound quality, and flexibility, making it a compelling choice for users who want one sleek bar with theater-grade performance. Number 4 JBL Party Bar 1500, 2026 Limited Edition. Here's a speculative, 2026 Limited Edition, take on a JBL Party Bar 1500, imagining what such a powerful, party-centric soundbar could be if JBL brought it to life. The JBL Party Bar 1500, 2026 Limited Edition, would be a beast of a system, designed to combine concert-level SPL, full home theater immersion, and party speaker energy into one sleek unit. It'd likely pack an 11.1 channel or more configuration, with multiple up-firing drivers and wide dispersion multi-beam style tweeters to fill a large room or backyard, with immersive Dolby Atmos and DTS-X audio. The sub would be enormous, a dedicated 12-inch, or larger, wireless subwoofer delivering deep, chest-thumping bass that makes dance tracks or movie explosions truly feel physical. For flexibility, the Party Bar 1500 could come with detachable, or at least battery-powered, rear surround speakers, letting you set up a 3D sound field or break them away to use as standalone Bluetooth party speakers around the room. On the connectivity front, it would support HDMI 2.1 with eARC for high-bandwidth video pass-through, plus Wi-Fi, with AirPlay 2, Chromecast, and Spotify Connect, Bluetooth 5.x, and possibly even Auracast for broadcasting to multiple JBL devices. For control and tuning, it might use the JBL One app to manage EQ, sound modes, music, movie, party, and room calibration. Design-wise, it'd have a rugged but refined party feel, RGB lighting that pulses with the beat, a metal grille, and a form factor that's long and sturdy but still wall-mountable or shelf-friendly. There could even be voice assistant integration and a built-in mic array. Overall, the hypothetical 2026 Party Bar 1500 would be JBL's ultimate party-meets-cinema soundbar, loud, powerful, immersive, and flexible enough to handle everything from movie nights to house parties with equal flair. Number 3 Samsung Q990D, 2026 Flagship. The Samsung Q990D, 2026 Flagship, building on its 11.1.4 channel legacy, would likely continue pushing the boundaries of immersive home theater sound by combining a full surround setup with powerful height effects. With 1.1.4 channels, including rear wireless speakers and 4 up-firing drivers, the system creates a rich, three-dimensional soundstage that envelopes the room, making movies and games feel truly cinematic. Powered by 656 W of total output, it handles dynamic action scenes and subtle dialogue equally well. The Q990D features HDMI 2.1 with eARC, allowing for 4K at 120 Hz pass-through, which is perfect for high-end gaming and next-gen consoles. On the smart side, it supports Wi-Fi, 802.11 AC, AirPlay 2, Spotify Connect, and Tidal, giving you flexible, high-quality streaming options. Samsung SpaceFit Sound Pro auto-calibrates the audio based on room acoustics, while adaptive sound actively adjusts audio profiles depending on what you're watching. For gamers, there's a dedicated Game Mode Pro that optimizes directionality, letting you locate in-game sound cues more precisely. If paired with a compatible Samsung TV, Q Symphony can harmonize the TV's speakers with the soundbar for enhanced surround coverage. There are also useful voice assist features like Voice Enhance to make dialogue pop and a night mode for more controlled late-night listening. On the downside, some users have reported issues with firmware stability, particularly with updates that can lock up the unit, something to be aware of. But overall, the Q990D represents a top-tier all-in-one home theater solution with serious power, flexibility, and modern connectivity. Number 2, Sennheiser Ambeo Max 2026 Edition. The Sennheiser Ambeo Max 2026 Edition would build on the already impressive 5.1.4 channel architecture of the original Ambeo Max, delivering a deeply immersive, cinema-grade listening experience from a single, powerful soundbar. With 13 drivers, including long-throw woofers, up-firing full-range units, and side-firing tweeters, it remains capable of producing rich, three-dimensional sound with true virtual surround and height effects. According to its specs, it supports a frequency response down to 30 Hz, enabling it to hit very low bass notes without needing an external subwoofer. Sonova Consumer Hearing GmbH Plus One. The 2026 refresh would likely include enhancements from the Ambeo OS 2 firmware update, such as customizable 3D virtualization, letting you tweak side, top, and center channel levels, improved dialogue clarity, and extended lossless streaming support through Tidal Connect, up to 24-bit/192 kHz, and Google Cast for audio, up to 24-bit/96 kHz. Sennheiser Plus One connectivity would remain premium and flexible, 3 HDMI inputs, 1 HDMI 2.1 eARC output, optical, AUX, Ethernet, and subwoofer pre-out. Sonova Consumer Hearing GmbH for wireless streaming. It supports Wi-Fi, 802.11 AC, Bluetooth, Chromecast, Spotify Connect, and AirPlay 2. B&H Photo Video Plus One. The bar's 500W Class D amplification, peak, powers all its drivers with authority, and it features Sennheiser's room calibration tool to optimize performance based on your space. www.av.com. Usability benefits from a bright OLED status display and the Sennheiser Smart Control app, which helps you fine-tune modes like movie, music, sports, and an Ambeo 3D mode. Sonova Consumer Hearing GmbH. While users praise the 2026 version for its upgraded immersive experience, some still report occasional syncing or cutting out issues over certain streaming setups, something to consider if stability is very important to you. Reddit.com. All in all, the 2026 Ambeo Max refresh feels like Sennheiser's commitment to keeping their flagship soundbar at the cutting edge, combining raw power, high-fidelity 3D sound, and modern streaming flexibility in one refined unit. Number 1. Sonos Arc Ultra, 2026 Crowned King. If the Sonos Arc Ultra is crowned king in 2026, it's easy to see why. This flagship soundbar pushes the boundaries of what a single box can do, delivering a truly cinematic experience in a sleek, refined form. Built with 14 Sonos-engineered drivers, including a revolutionary sound motion woofer that packs deep, powerful bass into a compact chassis, the Arc Ultra creates a rich, room-filling soundstage that feels far bigger than its physical size. TechRadar. Its advanced 9.1.4 spatial configuration gives seriously immersive Dolby Atmos audio, plus Sonos Tune speech enhancement ensures dialogue stays crystal clear even in dense action scenes. Investors.sonos.com. You get seamless control via HDMI eARC, your TV remote, the Sonos app, or voice control, Alexa or Sonos Voice, and there's even Bluetooth line-in for streaming from other devices. Sonos hasn't forgotten sustainability either. They've made the Arc Ultra more serviceable with more screws, fewer adhesives, used halogen-free materials, and cut idle power consumption by up to 20% compared to the original Arc. Sonos. Critics praise its surprisingly deep, tuneful bass, superb balance, and very effective height and width in its Atmos rendering. TechRadar. That said, the lack of HDMI pass-through and no DTS format support are recurring complaints. TechRadar. Still, when you want a premium, all-in-one soundbar that blends masterful design, powerful performance, and Sonos smart ecosystem, the Arc Ultra really does feel like the 2026 king of the Sonos lineup. Thanks for watching, True Consumer. Which 2026 soundbar impressed you the most? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech reviews. See you in the next video. Speaker high volume fire.